I've been fortunate to meet and spend time with some of the most interesting people in the world and have been enamored with their stories. You may have read these stories, heard these stories, or even seen them, but at the dawn of a new format, you can truly spend a day in their life. So I've been coming to the Marty house with my DeLorean for a decade, and as I'm transitioning to a different business, I knew I had to document one of my favorite people at the old job, Nanny Joan. Neighbor to the infamous house, she's so sweet to fans, giving them copies of her personal pictures she took during filming, and generally being a wonderful ambassador for the location. She recently just started having them sign a notebook, which I had to take part in. Oh wait, do I get to sign that?
Yeah, he signed it.
No, but do I get to sign?
Oh, of course you do.
I mean, I've come how many times?
Many times. You signed my book.
It's almost 10 years. Okay. I didn't know about that.
Oh,
for a while.
4 times.
Oh, God.
I was bald twice.
Well, you're a fighter.
I am a fighter. It won't get me. Earthquakes and cancer does not get me.
Love it.
Okay.
You do have a little book. That's so awesome.
I've been doing it since the first of the year.
Oh my God, that's just the first of the year.
Yeah, just all these pages. I mean, if we'd have started it when we started it...
it would have been huge.
I'd have had 5 books by now.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
That's so awesome.
England, this is right near my neighbor.
And a couple weeks later, I decided to rent out the whole driveway, simply to let Joan have a seat in the time machine and document her experiences. There are some parts of my DeLorean life I never want to forget.
This is what I started in January, and it's everybody that comes to visit the house.
Just January?
Yeah, just January, and it's all up to here. There's people from all over the world, and I tease them because I give them a picture and I say it'll cost them $500 unless they sign my book. And they sign my book, and they get the picture for free.
I'm sure they sign right
and
away.
The most people that we get from is Argentina, France, Mexico, and all the other countries in between. Belgium, Germany, you can name a country and it's in my book.
This should dispel any myths that you're a mean old lady. Remember that article?
She's the mean old lady.
Oh.
I'm the nice lady. You come out and tell me I'm nice. I said, no, she's not mean.
No, she isn't.
She's the one.
The ass wife that wrecked my wife on the internet was from England.
From England. You wrote it in the Daily Mail.
I remember that, but they put a picture of you there.
Was it me?
No, but they said it was the neighbor.
Yeah. Oh.
But the way it looks, if you read the headline and then you see your face, it's like it seems like it's you that was the problem.
Yeah. The guy, how do I put that? He came in, he actually came to my house and he sat down and started talking and acted like he was from England because our paper at home is called the Daily Mail.
Right.
And he was talking about it and he said something about, I guess, next door. And I said, no, they're nice people. We're all nice people. We like who comes down and everything else. But he switched it. And he made it like my neighbor is a nasty person, which she is not. Right. She's one of the sweetest people you want to meet, except for me, of course. But that was all he did. And whatever he did, people would come and say, oh, well, we won't stay because they're not nice people. And I have to literally tell them they are nice people.
They're just private.
Yeah, and they don't mind. Yeah, they're private. Yeah. They don't mind you taking pictures. Just don't go up to the door, you know. Take your pictures outside on the sidewalk or wherever you want. And if they've got children, I usually take them up to the step.
Oh,
I'm so nice.
That is very sweet.
Yeah. So, and especially if they're from England, they really get to go up on the step.
What? No, I remember. What on earth made you a Dallas Cowboys fan?
My grandchildren.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they're true, and they took me out to the game opening day, and I've been a Dallas Cowboys, but I'm also a Manchester City fan.
Right.
So.
Right. You grandchildren? Is Kyle one of your grandchildren?
I have a grandson called Kyle.
Because I the infamous video that was taken.
You mean the little blonde guy?
Yeah.
That's Shane.
Oh, it's Shane.
That was Shane. Kyle was the middle boy, and then Derek. Those were my grandchildren I think it was the first one they did. Because all Shane kept saying was, Mom, Mom, Mom. I got him on video, on my own video.
What I mean, that video is so famous.
Is it really? You see, I haven't seen all this. I don't know how to get on YouTube. I don't know all those things.
Over 1 million views. It is. It's just so. Do you remember what made you take who was actually filming? I heard you in the background, but I don't think you were filming.
I think it was my husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my husband was doing it on a video. And in fact, We had a couple from England day before yesterday, and apparently when my nieces came from England, they put a sticker on my bedroom window right here, when it's in the movie, and it's a reddish, and it says Piccadilly Radio. But I changed the windows, so the guy that came yesterday, he wanted to see this all the way from England. He wanted to see the sticker.
Oh my gosh.
So he is now sending me, because he's now working for the next one, which is called Radio something or other in Manchester. So he's going to send me the stickers, and he wants me to put one on the window. I said, I will not stick it on my window, but I'll put it there.
What window?
The window, ouch, right there.
Oh, the very first one?
Yeah, and that's where I was being bad. I got caught by the producer. I was peeking out with my camera.
Yeah, I was going to say, I watched it. I was like, man, that wouldn't have flown too well today.
You could just see the blind moving.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
But they were nice. They just told me don't do. Well, I didn't know. I was inside my own house, so I figured I could film all I wanted,
exactly.
But
then,
he wasn't nasty. He just told me, not to do it.
And then at the end, Michael J. Fox is being so sweet to those little kids.
All the little kids, on the pictures I give away, there's a picture of my granddaughter in the bottom by that tree with Michael. And then my daughter, who's since passed, but she came in and we were dancing with Michael inside the house. He was so sweet with everybody. He's such a great guy.
Yeah, he really is. So you obviously don't get annoyed by this.
Heck no, I love it. I have cameras and I catch them when they come out, and then I come out and they look at me like, oh boy, she's coming out with a book or a paper. They don't know what it is.
Right.
But I say, no, you're not in any trouble.
And you, you can't miss this one. This one's loud. You hear my car.
I hear you when you come up. I say, oh, Adam's here.
Yeah. Timeless. Can't wait to show this to you, Joan. You're part of history. Oh, and there's a lot more of these. Please check out my other VRLOGs and subscribe and comment. It means the world to me.